Nothing is wrong with you. Let that sit for a second. Because you have probably been asking yourself the opposite for a long time. You look at your life and think, why does everything feel so heavy? Why am I tired even when I rest? Why do I try so hard and I still feel behind? And the easiest answer is to blame yourself. Maybe I'm lazy, maybe I'm broken, maybe I just don't have what others have. But here's the truth no one tells you. Nothing is wrong with you, but something is missing. You have been surviving on instructions that never came with clarity. Work hard, be patient, stay positive, trust the process. So you did. You showed up, you waited, you stayed quiet, you didn't complain, you didn't quit, and yet you're still standing in the same place. That's when the doubt creeps in. You start wondering if you missed something, if you're behind some invisible deadline, if everyone else got a manual for life that you never received. And the most painful part? You can't even explain this feeling to anyone because from the outside you look fine, you're functioning, you're doing what you're supposed to do. But inside something feels empty. Not dramatic, not loud, just missing. It's the quiet frustration of effort without movement, the exhaustion of trying without direction, the loneliness of feeling stuck while pretending you're okay. You pray, you hope, you wait for clarity, but nothing changes. And slowly, a dangerous thought starts forming in your mind. What if this is it? What if this is my life? What if I'm doing everything right and it still leads nowhere? That thought is terrifying because if nothing is wrong with me, then why does everything feel so wrong? Here's what's actually happening. You're not broken, you're not lazy, you're not behind, you're missing ownership. Not motivation, not discipline, not another video telling you to hustle harder. You're missing the moment where you stop waiting for life to explain itself and start deciding anyway. For a long time, you have been asking, what should I do? But the real question is, what am I avoiding choosing? Because as long as you wait for certainty, permission, perfect timing, or reassurance, you stay stuck. Not because you're weak, but because waiting feels safer than responsibility. And that's the part nobody likes to talk about. Responsibility is heavy. It means if you move, you might fail. If you choose, you might be wrong. If you act, you can't blame anyone else. So you stay still. And you call it patience, you call it faith, you call it not rushing. But deep down you know something is missing. It's not confidence, it's not talent, it's not luck. It's the quiet decision to move without certainty. To take one step without knowing the whole path, to choose discomfort over regret, to accept that clarity often comes after action, not before it. Nothing is wrong with you, but something is missing. And the moment you stop asking what's wrong with you and start asking what you're avoiding, your life starts changing. Not loudly, not instantly, but honestly. And that honesty, that's where the real growth begins. And this is the part that matters most. Because once you see what's missing, you can't unsee it. You might still feel scared, you might still feel unsure, but you'll stop lying to yourself. You'll stop pretending that waiting is the same as growing. You'll stop calling fear as being careful. You'll stop confusing comfort with peace. And that alone changes you. You won't suddenly feel confident. You won't suddenly know exactly what to do, but something subtle will shift. You'll start noticing the moments where you hesitate, the choices you delay, the decisions you push into someday. And instead of judging yourself for it, you'll finally see it clearly. You have been protecting yourself from failure, from embarrassment, from being wrong, from taking responsibility for your own direction. And that protection, it's understandable, but it's also expensive. Because every day you don't choose, life chooses for you. Time moves, people move, opportunities close quietly, and you stay right where you are, wondering why everything feels unfinished. This is where most people turn away. They go back to distractions, to routines, to noise, because facing what's missing means facing yourself, and that's uncomfortable. But if you stay here, if you really sit with this, you'll realize something important. You don't need to become someone new. You don't need to fix yourself. You don't need to wait for permission to feel ready. You just need to decide that your life is yours. That even if you don't know the outcome, you'll take responsibility for the direction. That even if you're afraid, you'll move anyway. Not fast, not perfectly, just honestly. Because the moment you choose movement over waiting, ownership over excuses, truth over comfort, you stop feeling lost. Not because everything suddenly works out, but because you're finally participating in your own life. Nothing is wrong with you. So, what was missing was your willingness to choose yourself before life rushed you to. And now that you see it, you don't need to rush, you don't need to prove anything. You just need to take the next honest step, and that step, no matter how small, is where everything begins.